8 Chile Guajillo, 4 Chile Ancho, y 3 Chile Cascabel. 2 tomatoes, 2 onions, 6 to 8 garlic cloves, around 4 to 6 bay leaves, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 cinnamon stick, and 4 to 6 whole cloves, and coriander seed. Grease a pan with oil. When pan is hot, start to lightly fry, roast the peppers, make sure the seeds are taken out. Not for too long or else it'll become bitter, like approximately 1 to 2 minutes. Now you're going to add 2 cups of water. Cover and boil or simmer until peppers are soft and tender. You'll feel it. And you want to save the water from the peppers because you'll be using that in the next couple of steps. Heat up another pan to roast the tomatoes and onions. You want to get them nice and quemaditos, like roasted, until they look somewhat like this. On the same pan or another, roast the garlic. After garlic is roasted a bit, throw in black pepper, cinnamon stick, the clavos, coriander seed, and roast for 1 minute. Not for too long. You'll smell it. You'll start to smell the aromas. After, add the bay leaves and roast for an additional 30 seconds to a minute. The bay leaves burn really quick, so you want to keep an eye on this. Transfer all the previous ingredients to your blender, including the herbs, the oregano, all that stuff. Add 1 cup of water from your peppers, half a cup of apple cider vinegar, and 1 beef bouillon cube. Close the lid and blend. Now don't forget to add the salt like I did because I forgot. Tonto yo, I know. Now this step is optional. I like to do it. You can add a little bit of achiote paste. Now it's searing time.
You're gonna buy me a goddamn new tire. I tell you what, you little son of a bitch, my brother gets off work at 4 o'clock and we're coming down here to kick your motherfucking ass. You don't buy me a goddamn new tire.
Season generously with salt. Make sure you get all up in there. Rub that shit in. Put the meat in an oven-safe container or a regular bowl. And pour sauce over the meat, mix well, and make sure it's completely covered. Now, I like to put it in an oven safe container at first to marinate, so that way you can just plop it right in the oven after it's done marinating. No cleanup needed. You don't have to clean up a bowl or nothing like that. You just take it right from the fridge after it's done marinating, plop it right in the oven. Cover and let that bad boy marinate overnight. After overnight marinade, put your oven in slow cook mode on low heat and let that fucker cook for 6 hours or until tender. You'll feel it. The next steps I forgot to record. I was too hungry. After meat is ready, separate the meat from the broth and put in oven safe dish and shred. Like a oven safe container. For like lasagna. Save 1 cup of birria broth for heating up tortillas. Or more depending on how many tortillas you're having. So we like to dip the tortillas in the birria broth. I'll show you later in the video. Now transfer your remaining birria broth to pot and add 2 cups of beef broth. And there's your consommé, like your soup. Set your oven on broil and put the shredded meat inside. Now this step is really key if you want to have a crispy birria, like crispy meat. So you're gonna pour the consommé over your birria and then you're gonna put it in the oven and broil until crispy. Now, once that side is crispy and done crisped up, you're gonna mix it around until the other side is shown where it's uncrispy, and you're just gonna repeat the process over and over again until the meat is crisped up to your liking. Now, this is what I was talking about before. You're gonna dip tortillas halfway in the leftover birria broth that you had set aside and heat them up right on the pan, on whatever you guys have where you heat up your tortillas. But I would suggest something like a griddle or a pan on the stove. Something like that works best. Now, us in Mexico, we serve our consommé with cilantro and onions right in the sopa like that. You can add limon if you want, it's optional. And for your tacos, onion cilantro, you can't go wrong. And salsa, también. Obviously, you can't go wrong with serving tacos with sour cream and limon on the side. And Mexican tip, we use the consommé or our sopa as dipping sauce for our tacos. Fucking get that shit and pour it right inside your taco or dip your taco inside. The best flavor you'll ever have. You won't regret it. Trust me on that. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. If you guys want to see something else, let me know down in the comments. What else you would like to see me make? Any recetas, Italian, Mexican. That's my heritage. So I'll cook whatever you fuckers want. You just let me know.